Nikki, there's nowhere else I can turn. I'm begging you to help me. Give me an alibi.
How the hell am I supposed to do that? Do you expect me to lie to the police?
This was not my fault. It was Cameron's.
So you say.
Oh my God.
What? Who is it?
It's Detective Weber. He's back. Nikki, if you love your son, if you care at all about our children...
What? I'm supposed to forget that you killed a man and hid the body, and now you've dragged me into the middle of a police investigation?
Shh, he's outside. He's gonna hear you.
Mrs. Newman, open up, please. It's Detective Weber. I know you and your mother-in-law inside.
Please, Nikki. Please.
Detective, come on in.
Thank you.
Sorry, we were in the other room. We didn't hear you knock.
Ma'am?
What brings you by at this late hour?
Well, I phoned Jabot. I was told I can find you here.
You're looking for me? Why?
Mrs. Newman, is there somewhere we can talk in private? I'd like to ask you a few questions.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened.
What did happen, Phyllis?
I don't know. I looked into your eyes and then.
And then you kissed me.
I know.
A lot.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
No, I don't mean it like that. I mean, it was a good kiss. You're a good kisser. I'm kind of needy right now.
You sure that's all it is? Just little Phyllis being needy?
Well, yeah, I think so. Yeah, what else could it be?
Don't put that on me. Could be a lot of things.
Okay, it could be a lot of things. I'm a little vulnerable right now.
You're making this very complicated.
Yeah, it is kind of complicated.
Sort it out. Start by asking yourself what it is you really want. Jack, your job at Newman. Is it really that tough a choice?
Hey, Bobby, look what the cat dragged in. Hey, Sal.
Place is jumping tonight.
Yeah, been like this for days.
What's the matter, big guy?
Nothing's the matter. You two seem a little uptight, but I'm not. Well, one bright spot, Sal. We don't got to worry about Frederick Hodges anymore. Why don't you step in? Well, you think I'm happy a little blonde friend got hurt? I'm not, and you know that, Bobby. Look, at the same time, it's been nice and quiet around here without our old man trying to shut us down. Enjoy it while it lasts. Brittany's coming back here to sing real soon.
Why'd you do that?
I was trying to make a point.
By kissing me?
Yeah, Brittany. I wanted to prove you're not as ugly as you think you are.
Oh, thanks. That is so touching.
Oh, come on, you know what I mean.
Stay away from me. What is wrong with you? You can't just go kissing people.
Saying you didn't like it?
That is not the point.
No. Okay, so you did like it.
Is my misery some kind of big joke to you?
No, Brittany, of course not.
You think that one kiss is just gonna fix everything? That suddenly I'm gonna forget that I have to spend the rest of my life looking like this?
Look, I took your mind off it for a second, didn't I?
You are unbelievable.
Brittany, look, I'm sorry you're upset. I really am. But I'm not sorry I did it. The way you're acting right now, it just proves you needed to be kissed.
Hi, can I have the billing department, please?
Hey, Ralph. What's going on? How you doing, man?
Good, bro. What can I get you? Let me look at the menu.
Yeah, hi. I was calling. I had a question about my bill. Kevin. First name is Kevin. Last name is Fisher. No, it's F-I-S-H-E-R. There's no C. Right. Yeah, I can hold.
You Kevin Fisher?
Yeah?
Yeah.
What are you?
So I hear you're an electrician, is
What?
that right?
What?
Huh? You know what?
Knock it off! Get off of me, or here. I will use this. I swear to you, I'll use this.
What the hell is that? Huh?
Damon, you make it sound so easy, but believe me, it's not.
Making a choice? What's so difficult? What? You got an apple, you got an orange.
Rosie, don't be so glib about my life.
Phyllis, come on. Sooner or later, you're gonna realize you can't be everything to everyone.
Okay, I have no idea what that means.
Well, I think it's obvious. You're upset because your stepson is so distant, and yet you won't do anything about it.
I've tried to do something about it.
No, you haven't. Be honest. You have yet to put any real effort into getting back what you had with
No,
your
wait
son.
a second.
Right.
You're out of line. I love that little boy.
Yeah, I know. I understand. You're afraid of history repeating itself. Right? The same thing with Jack. You see him slipping through your fingers, and what? What have you done about it?
Oh, okay. Well, first of all, you have no idea what you're talking about. It's not about what I've done. Diane has beat me to the punch.
Only because you let her.
I did not let her do anything. She has wormed her way into my husband's life.
I hear all this angst, all right? But you have not yet been able to tell me what it is that you actually want. I mean, what you want for your life, Phyllis.
Okay. So the reason this is a mess is because I'm uncertain. So again, it's my fault. You sound like Jack. You want to know what I want? Okay, I'll tell you what I want. I want it all. I want my job, my husband, I want my family, I want a white picket fence, I want a six-figure salary
All right.
with the international conglomerate.
Sure. Me too, all right? Phyllis, you can't have it all. So, what matters most to you?
I don't know anymore. I don't know. I mean, I love my husband. That's the truth. I love him so much. But everything that's happened, everything makes me believe less and less that our relationship can survive.
You haven't heard it from the horse's mouth yet, have you?
I don't think I want to.
Why? Why? If it's over, it's over. Cut your losses and move on. Why are you trying so hard to keep from facing what you say is reality? I can't help you if you don't talk to me.
I don't want to lose. I do not want to lose to her.
It's about that. You're afraid of losing to that. That's what we've been talking about? While your marriage just slips away. Are you aware of how incredibly foolish you sound? All right, back to the real question. Do you want your marriage Is that a priority to you? Because if it is, for that I have an idea. Though it may be a bitter pill to swallow.
All right, detective. You want to talk? Talk. I'm listening.
Well, like I said, ma'am, I just have a few questions.
I don't really understand. Why do you want to question me?
Your daughter-in-law didn't fill you in?
On what?
I'm curious about the night of the New Year's Eve party.
Curious?
You know, the one at the Genoa City Athletic Club?
Yes, I know which party. I just don't know why me.
Well, you are aware of the disappearance of one Cameron Kirsten.
Yes, I know he's missing.
And has been since that night, ma'am.
What's your theory?
Well, I'm guessing at this point, there is reason to be concerned.
Yeah, it has been a while.
You don't have by any chance any idea where the gentleman might have gone?
How would I? I barely knew him. I just met him that night at the party.
I've been getting that answer a lot. No one seems to admit much knowledge of the man.
Well, that's because he was a foreigner in this town. Nobody really knew him as far as I know.
Not even your daughter-in-law?
Sharon. Detective, what are you really asking me?
Mrs. Zuma, can you tell me where you were and what you were doing on New Year's Eve after the party?
Oh my God.
Relax, it's just me.
Sorry, I don't know where my mind was.
Where are the kids?
They're at a basketball game at Walnut Grove. Cassie said she'd take Noah, remember? They're getting a ride home from Bethany's mom.
Good, then we can talk.
About what?
Sharon, a whole lot of stuff that suddenly doesn't make any sense to me.
Okay, don't keep me in suspense. You know I love my husband. I love my husband. What's your idea?
It ain't rocket science, baby. I think there's only one answer. You're gonna have to give up this job in Newman.
Oh, no. Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely out of the question. Well, then I'm feeling like your marriage may be too.
Why do I have to be the one to compromise?
Because, darling, you're the one on the outside trying to find her way back in. Listen, if this job is so important to you, why not get Jack to hire you on as your beau? From what I understand, your work at Newman has been fabulous.
Well,
I would think your old man would be thrilled to have you on board here with us.
Well, Jack would definitely hire me. I mean, I'm not sure I want that job. The thought of working right next to Diane Jenkins makes me want to puke.
Well, how secure is her position?
Oh, well, that's a very interesting question, isn't it?
Do we have a plan?
I'd say we most definitely have a plan. There may be hope after all. Thank you.
You are so full of it. I needed to be kissed?
It brought back the old Brittany, didn't it?
The old Brittany is gone.
No, No, the old Brittany's standing right here in front of me.
Give me a break.
Okay, I'm serious. I would much rather deal with the sarcastic, obnoxious Brittany that I'm used to than the zombie that walked in here earlier.
Man, you are just pouring on the sympathy today.
Hey, I know you didn't like hearing what I had to say before, but I also know that you can get through this, Princess. You're like the toughest chick I know.
I'm not tough enough to deal with this.
How do you know if you don't try?
What do I do when everyone stares at me?
Stare right back. Hell, you always liked being the center of attention.
Not anymore.
not looking like this.
Hey, I know it's not gonna be easy, but I've known you for a long time, okay? And I know you never let anyone or anything ever get in your way. Why start now?
Tell me you're kidding, Bobby. I don't kid, Ange.
Oh, Bob, look, this is nuts, all right? I'm as upset about your singer getting hurt as the next guy, okay? I don't believe in that kind of stuff, but let's face it, this,
I don't want to hear it. Oh, look, you don't want to hear it. Look, she's trouble, okay? Hear that? I mean, she's a nice kid, but she's trouble because her old man's a nut job. I mean, he's a one-man crusade. He wants to clean up the city and us along with it.
yeah, and anyway, look, I thought you liked her. Look what happened, huh? What, you want some more of that?
It's not gonna happen again.
You sound pretty sure of yourself.
What's with all your advice, Sal? Hmm? You were the one that was gonna hook her up with all your connections in the music industry. What happened with that?
Bob, the girl can sing, okay? She's got a voice. But let's face it, things have changed, all right? She's not quite the same hot number she was. All right, I'm sorry, but that's...
But nothing, okay? It was all a bunch of bull. You got no contacts.
All right, fine, look. You want to take it out on someone? You take it out on me, okay? Because I can handle it, but that doesn't change anything. You got a girl who shouldn't be singing here for a whole lot of reasons.
One of which is she could get hurt again. I mean, what's it take to get your attention, Bob? All right, listen up. I know who did it, and he's dead meat. So what happened to Brittany? It ain't gonna happen again.
What the hell is that?
It's pepper spray. It will seriously blind you, and it will hurt like hell. Do you want to let me go?
Sure. You little wimp.
What am I supposed to do? Huh? I'm sitting here minding my own business. You come over and attack me. Just proves that I need a way to protect myself.
Oh, what you got coming to you, you're gonna need a lot more than a little can of hot sauce.
What are you talking about? Who are you anyway?
You don't know? Mr. Electrician?
What are you... Wait a sec. You know, the cops were at my place looking for wires or something the other day, and now you with this? What's going on here? I don't even know who you are.
You know what? It would almost be worth getting sprayed just to knock your
Knock it off. Knock it off. I didn't do anything. God, I spent my entire life saying that.
You know what? I should take you home with me and show you what you did.
What are you talking about?
You know damn well you electrocuted my girlfriend. Brittany, you remember her? Pretty little blonde?
Hey.
Well, hey yourself. What took you so long? You look a little, spaced out.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was.
So, were you thinking about me?
Now, you know you're always somewhere on my mind, don't you?
Damon, hello?
I am sorry.
You're thinking about the research, right? I mean, on our little orchid project. Thinking about what the next step should be now that Ashley's put her 2 cents in.
Yes, I have been thinking about that.
Well, I think I have a solution to our problem. And I think it's a way we all get something we want.
You seem a little upset.
I'm confused, Sharon.
Confused about what?
A lot of stuff. I haven't been getting the real story, have I?
About what?
Whatever's going on with you. You know, I've been letting a lot of stuff slide lately, but that's because things have been going so good between us. But I'm not gonna do that anymore. I can't.
Do you mind telling me where all this is coming from?
The other day, when I asked you about Cameron and the possibility of him having a girlfriend, don't you think that would have been a perfect opportunity for you to tell me about Grace? Instead, I gotta get blindsided by the information when she shows up at our door.
Well, I
I didn't think that you would care one way or the other, but obviously I was wrong.
Sharon, she has a connection with Cameron. Don't you think I care about that?
Nick, you know how I feel about that woman. If she's in town, it's probably because of you. It always is.
Not this time.
So is that why you're standing here practically indicting me?
I'm not indicting you. I'm asking you a simple question, and you're getting bent out of shape. Sharon, this isn't like you. Only lately it is, and that worries me. Since we haven't really...
What? Finish it.
We haven't really talked about what happened New Year's Eve. Where you were after the party.
We most certainly did.
No, Sharon, we didn't. I don't remember us doing that.
This isn't coming from Nikki, because you would have just dismissed it. There is only one other person who would go to my husband and plant these vicious little seeds. There's only one other person who hates me that much. So when'd you see her, Nick? When'd you and Grace put your heads together?
New Year's Eve was quite a while ago.
Did you have a good time that evening?
Not particularly.
Oh, why not?
Detective, this hasn't exactly been a warm and fuzzy period for my family.
Yes, ma'am, I realize that.
And yet you're still here harassing me?
I just had a few questions.
Well, that's what you keep saying.
You don't seem very anxious to answer.
Look, Detective, a man is missing, a man I knew very little about and liked even less.
You didn't like Mr. Kirsten?
I didn't know Mr. Kirsten, but from my limited acquaintance with him, I didn't care for him very much. I thought he was quite insincere.
Mrs. Newman, where were you after the party and who were you with?
The party went on till after midnight. You have to understand, my life is in chaos. I'm just not a party animal these days.
So you went home, is that what you're saying?
I did go home, yes.
Why was that so hard for you to tell me?
This may come as a surprise to you, but I don't enjoy being interrogated by the police.
Mrs. Newman, a man is missing. A very high-powered businessman. The circumstances are mysterious. I'm just trying to solve a riddle. Trying to do my job.
I understand. I've told you as much as I can.
Have you?
Are you doubting that?
Okay, Mrs. Newman. We'll talk again. But before we do, I encourage you to think long and hard about the events that evening, because I will be back. You can count on that. Thank you for your time, ma'am. Appreciate it.
Hi.
Hi. May I come in?
I guess it depends
On what?
on why you're here.
I was hoping we could talk.
Talk as in fighting, talk as in name calling.
No, as in two people who used to be very much in love. And one person who wishes it could be that way again.
The solution?
Is everything all right with you, Damon?
Yeah, sure. I'm fine. I just had a very long day. Anyway, tell me, what's your answer to our troubles?
Oh, I've just been thinking about how to handle Ashley, you know. From where I sit, she just wants to reclaim her turf, remind everyone who she is.
She has definitely done that.
Yeah, and stepped on a few toes in the process.
Yours and mine included. And Jack's too. So the way he's tiptoeing around her, you would think...
Well, I think Jack just wants to humor his sister, don't you?
I don't know.
Well, look, one thing's for sure. Jack is not gonna let her jeopardize the company. And that includes pulling the plug on our project. So, all we have to do is keep making progress.
That's it? That's your big solution?
Oh, yeah. That, and to let you in on a little secret, I still have an ace up my sleeve. You know, so if we wanted to, we could hightail it out of their lab and do this on our own. Now there's the solution.
Brittany. I don't even know anyone named Brittany.
that's right. You probably know her as Marilyn, don't you?
Marilyn, the dancer from Orsino?
Was a dancer until your little booby trap damn near killed her and left her with a scar on her face for the rest of her life.
Look, man, I didn't do it, okay? I swear to God, I swear on everything that I can think of. I did not do anything to anyone at Marcino's. I haven't been there in weeks. What's your name?
Rao.
Well, Rao, I don't know you and you don't know me and I don't know where you're getting your information from, but it's wrong. Okay, everyone thinks I'm this terrible person. If something bad happens, you know, hey, just say it's Kevin's fault, but I swear
Save
to you...
it. I'm not interested.
Did Colleen tell you this? Was it that idiot JT? What, Lily Winters?
Don't worry about where I got it. All I know is you should go downtown and turn yourself into the cops because I swear to God, when Bobby Marcino finds you, you're gonna wish that you were nice and safe inside that prison.
You know who fried Marilyn? I mean Brittany.
Yeah,
I didn't know you were a detective.
I'm not, but I know one. It was that psycho kid that used to do my books.
Kevin? That geek?
Yeah, that geek. Those are the guys you gotta watch out for. I only wish I put him in a dumpster instead of just firing him.
So I'm guessing you have some proof.
All I need.
I'm talking about the police.
Hey, I don't know, and I don't care. So if I get that bastard before they do, there won't be anything left to arrest. Yeah, wow. You know, I'd do the same if I were you.
Oh, listen, why don't you let the cops handle that, all right? Listen, you start taking the law in your own hands, you're the one who ends up in jail and the other guy goes free.
You know what? Sal's right. You know, we need you around here. Ange, don't you have a bar to run? Yeah, all right. Okay, come on, Sal, look it. I'll comp you a shot or something, all right?
Yeah, thanks, Ange. Hey, Bobby. Keep a cool head, okay?
Really the way you feel?
Do you think I'm lying?
Well, it certainly wouldn't be the first time.
Can I come in? I'm gonna cut to the chase here. I'm aware that you know that Diane pressured me into giving you that orchid.
Yeah.
You're angry.
Well, it would have been nice if you'd have been honest with me to begin with, but I guess it's better that Jabot has one of the orchids.
Good, I'm glad it counts for something.
I guess I keep asking myself the same question, though. Would you have ever given me the orchid had Diane not pressured you?
I know you're disappointed in me.
I hope you know what Diane did, she did with the best of intentions.
Oh, boy, I'm just gonna leave that one alone. It's amazing you can't see her for who she is.
You know, if we're gonna do this, maybe you should leave.
Just keep your eyes and ears open, sweetheart.
You know, it's funny, Diane was here earlier.
Really, Diane was here.
Yeah, she brought Kyle with her. It's a wonderful time. He and I connected in the coolest way. It felt wonderful. It felt normal.
Good for you. Are you saying that purposely to hurt me?
I can't take the drama anymore, Phyllis. I can't do it anymore.
I understand that. Neither can I. I want you to know I know Diane was here earlier. I came by. I saw her through the front door. I wanted to talk to my husband. But I realized, hey, there's no way doing that. Since Diane was here working her magic with her little family scenario.
Let's leave Diane.
And the reason that I came to talk to you was to talk some sense into you.
About what?
About accepting Victor's $75 million settlement.
So you know about that?
Yeah. Jack, I don't understand. I don't understand how you could turn down such a generous offer.
Generous, my... We're gonna do a lot better than $75 million when we sue him for damages. So how did you hear about it? Wait, of course, you heard this from the crook himself. Which means you went to see him.
So what?
So let me guess why. You went there to get your job back, right? Am I warm? Or am I right on the money?
That's why I'm here to talk to you. About my job with Victor.
So, what do you think, Damon? Should we bail out and do it on our own?
But that wouldn't be anything we could do without the proper resources. Or the money.
Why does it always have to come down to the money? I know, it does, but you know what? I don't care. I still have my discovery. I still have my dream. And I still want to share it with you. I want to share everything with you.
My darling, you're a piece of work. But it has also truly been an extremely, extremely long day.
I know, you know, I might be able to do something to help you forget that.
Oh, no, I am quite certain that you could. However, I cannot allow you to do it this evening. I need to sort out a few things on my own.
Rain check?
You got it.
Well, the rainy season starts soon, you know. I am coming to collect.
I'm counting on it.
Good night, darling. Don't think too hard on what you might be missing.
Thanks.
Feeling better?
A little. You happy now? You made me cry.
I just like when we were kids on the playground, huh?
Well, thank you for, you know.
Tough love.
Whatever you want to call it.
You're welcome. I gotta go, all right?
JT?
Yeah?
Next time you go all Dr. Phil on me, lose the kiss, would you?
Oh, you liked it a little too much, huh?
Well, actually, it could use a little work.
Is that right? Well, then why are you blushing, princess?
What? I am not.
Hey, don't worry. Your secret's safe with me.
Grace stopped by the office before I left.
I knew it.
Sharon, she showed me something that I just cannot ignore.
Oh, I'll bet. Not if it was Grace.
Plus, she told me about some other things.
You know what? I really couldn't care less about Grace's little show and tell session. Grace would love nothing more than to crucify me. So for you to stand here and to start accusing me of God knows what.
accusing you.
Yes, you are. It's so obvious what is going on here. Grace plants some little bit of poison in your ear about me, and you're off to the races. Do you know how much it hurts that you would even listen to that bitch? Let alone come walking in here, flinging accusations.
What is going on in here? Are you two arguing about Grace Turner?
I said, get your hands off me. Just let me go. I want to see Bobby.
No, you don't.
Let me
I'm telling you,
go.
kid.
Get off him.
Ange, let him go. Bobby, don't. Bob, just take your hands off him and get out. Nobody comes back here.
Oh, don't hit me, Bobby. Don't.
Hitting you ain't gonna hurt you bad enough.
Why do you think I would come here, huh? You think I'm crazy? I know what you've heard, and it's a lie, okay? It wasn't me. I swear I didn't do anything to Brittany. You gotta believe me.
Your job with Victor, what about it?
I'm willing to give it up.
Really?
Yes. A job I love, a job that's been a lifeline for me. But I'm willing to chuck the whole thing. For you. For our marriage. What do you think?
What do I think?
I'm willing to give up my job. For us. But I'm just asking for a few little favors in return.
Little favors.
Yes, I want a job at Jabot.
That can be
And
arranged.
the same thing I did at Newman Enterprises. The same title, senior web designer with the same salary.
Done.
Really? That simple?
It's as simple as that. Signed, sealed, delivered.
And just one more thing.
What?
You need to fire Diane.
It seems Ali may be a mother. Ali's taken by surprise when a young girl claims she's her daughter. Next on Zone Romantica.